real, for real. Hey, how's it going, guys? Oh, looks like we had an error. Well, gotta take that one off, unfortunately. Welcome back, man. I'm gonna throw this ticker on with all of our socials. This is not gonna be a very long stream at all. I'm thinking 30-40 minutes. This is mainly, look, earlier today we ran through an NCAA 13 high school career. We have about a total of, I think, 9 scholarships. If there's anybody watching that is in the comments, we have teams to choose from. These are our teams. Where will we go? These are the 9 teams who offer the scholarships in our Road to Glory series. For anybody watching live, I would love to get some comments. We've got Iowa who offered us. We've got Alabama. We've got North Carolina. We've got Oklahoma. We've got Washington. We've got Mississippi State, Indiana, the University of Rice. And then our first school that offers a scholarship is Louisiana Tech. Definitely was tempted to do that. Any Duck Dynasty fans know Phil Robertson passed away yesterday. RIP to him. But had me curious about maybe trying to win a natty for good old Louisiana Tech, man. So let's check this out. We got 2 people watching. Shout out to you guys. 1 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Cool. All right. So let's go through it. So we're going from the top. Iowa is one team that offered us. They run, NI opportunities are high. They run a pro-style offense. You're going to be joining the Big Ten. Iowa doesn't have a great passing game. Off the rip, we'd already be the starting quarterback. So keep that in mind. We want to play early. So Iowa is a possibility. So let's just keep going down the list from the teams that we already seen. So we've already looked at Iowa's situation. I didn't pick what's it called. Let's see. UNLV, Tulsa. No. We got Louisiana Tech, which is the team I just seen. So let me just see Iowa's interest level out of curiosity. Very high interest. We move on to the next scholarship team that offered us was Louisiana Tech. We would be starter off the rip once again. The interest level isn't that high. They run an air raid style offense and a base 4-3 defense. Not bad. Obviously, the level of competition will be much different compared to us playing. Damn, I'm all comfortable leaning off the chair and all that. Compared to us playing in the Big Ten. But running an air raid style offense, you get to really showcase your passing ability. So it's still a possibility for me. So, okay, we went through 2 scholarship offers. Let's see. And some of these teams weren't in the game in the older game, so we didn't even have a chance to try for them. 3rd team, Mississippi State, regarded as the worst team in the SEC. Right now, was it Blake Shapen? He's not even in college anymore. Michael Van Buren is at LSU now, and they run a veer and shoot offense. They have very, very high interest in us. I just don't know. I don't like that style of offensive scheme. I like the fact that they run a 3-4 on defense, but I'm kind of hesitant to go there. But then we scoot one over, and we've got Washington, who is highly interested, but we would be sitting behind Will Rogers. I love Will Rogers. Out of curiosity, don't have a whole lot of time to burn here, but let's just see, where is he at? Is he still in college or? Okay, I guess he's got one more gets NFL opportunity. Let's see. He died. Oh, that's not right. Let's see. Is Will Rogers? Gosh dang it. Rogers still at Washington? No, Will Rogers is not currently playing. He's a quarterback at Washington, but since has been sidelined, ending his college career. He transferred to Washington, killing the ball. Ultimately decided to stay. Rogers is currently enrolled at. Once he is informed by Coach Fish that he would be treated like a professional football player. Well, that sucks, man. Will Rogers is a freaking beast. Washington's not in a terrible spot. They are in the Big Ten now. They are in the Big Ten now. They're on a multiple offense. Not the worst spot, but let's keep going through. I had Miami on there, but I'm not gonna go there because Carson Beck and Cam Ward's still there, so I'm not gonna really worry about that one. Let's keep going down the list until we run into another scholarship offer team. We did have some offers from some of these teams, and we ended up choosing other ones. Let's see. Virginia Tech had an offer from the state. We have an offer from Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma is a team who offered us. Jackson Arnold is currently still here, but it really doesn't make much of a difference because in real life he transferred to Auburn anyway. I mean, you're going to almost a 5-star program in the SEC. They're running air raid style offense. They're really just a quarterback away. But they play good. They're good defensively because Brent Venables is a defensive-minded coach. We almost tried to go to A&M. Oklahoma interests me, though. I know, like, you don't really always want to go to the big schools. But, like, in the SEC, Oklahoma's kind of in an interesting spot. So, and they run an air raid 4-2-5 defense. I like that. Let's see. Indiana. Kurt Signetti. Coach Signetti had offered us a scholarship. We've got Curtis Rourke. He's gone now, so that wouldn't be a big of a deal. We would be the second string. The only team who would be the starter off the back is Iowa. Indiana's interesting. They run a spread. They're in the Big Ten, so it's definitely going to be a little tough. We'd have to battle to get job security to be really good. Indiana's not bad, okay? They run a spread offense, the Big Ten, but honestly, I don't know. Let's continue. What other teams do we have that offered us in our last video? Definitely feel like I missed a few. We have North Carolina. Currently, we would be third string. We would be on the bench. We'd have to literally grind from the back. They run a spread style offense, base 4-3 in the ACC. Not bad by any means, but it would take us a lot longer to get on the field. North Carolina, though, has produced some pretty decent passers. We have Alabama, man. Alabama offered us. Now, Jalen Milroe's gone now. It would be really hard to throw him at 91 overall. So I'm thinking we probably wouldn't get to see the field until our sophomore year. Ty Simpson's a little bit better than us, but you never know. We could end up going in there and getting the job. Alabama's cool, man. Like getting to go there would be really cool. I mean, I'm not a Bama fan, I'm an LSU fan, but I just feel like that's kind of cheese. That's a little cheese to me. Let's see. Where we have Rice, which is crazy. That we're a 5-star quarterback at Rice, and we would be on the bench. They run a pro-style offense in the American Conference, but they're not interested. So let me go all the way back up because I don't think we touched on every single team. I feel like we missed somebody. Rice, Mississippi State, Indiana, LA Tech, Oklahoma, Iowa. Oh my God, I'm sitting there waiting for it to stop, but it's not. So my big thing is we're looking from the top. Oh, we have Iowa. Could literally walk into Iowa and be the starting quarterback day one. Could instantly give Iowa a breath of fresh air. They can't do anything on offense besides run the ball. Not a very efficient passing team. I think I'm kind of got it down to 3 teams. So I think Iowa is definitely in the conversation. I like Louisiana Tech because I could always go to La Tech and after a year or so, feeling like, I'm not feeling it, I can transfer out and I can go to like an Iowa or whatever I can. And then the other one is LA Tech, Iowa. And then the only other school like I thought was really tempting is Oklahoma, man. We wouldn't be able to start from day one. It's okay. And Oklahoma's what, an 87 overall in the SEC? Well, I'm waiting to see. I'm texting my co-host because I kind of want to see where he wants me to go. But I think it's really between Oklahoma, Iowa, and La Tech, because I can go to two big programs. One, I can play right away. Two, I might be able to play my first year. And then the other one, like I can start at a small program that has no expectations and just ball out and then maybe transfer out if I want to. I think that's the biggest thing for me that I don't know. The crappy thing is it's not like you can just like leave the game and then go from there on. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there waiting on a response. He just messaged me this. Literally, I messaged him back within less than a minute. And I'm just waiting to see where he wants us to go. You know, I would love for any of the 6 people watching right now to tell me, out of those teams, like, where should we go? Like, let's go back and put it back on the screen. We have 9 teams to choose from. Out of these 9 teams, where should we take our talents, man? These are the teams that offer us scholarships. Got Big Ten in there. We have the SEC. We have the ACC. We have the American Conference. And we have Conference USA. All good options. Don't get me wrong. It's just, where should we go? We're down to 4 people watching. Why y'all clicked off, man? Come on. We got some people on the X channel. We got College Sports Villains Twitch. And then we got Football Frame of Mind Twitch. Oh my gosh. Media assets. Y'all are killing me. So it's like, man, I don't know, man. Because I feel like all 3 are in equally different opportunities, in my opinion. With 12 minutes in, I'm really just trying to knock this down so we can get a little practice in. I just don't know what we're going to be able to do with. Oh, man, Iowa would be cool because, like, I don't really. We could start day 1 at Iowa, and we could start day 1 at LA Tech. If I want to go to Oklahoma, I can't start day 1. I'd have to ride the bench behind Jackson Arnold. Now, obviously, we could obviously end up getting the job. It just depends on what you really want to do. Because I've already done a full road to glory with a smaller school. I did an entire one. I did most of one in Hawaii, but I did another one with a ULF yet. We won a national title. I won a Heisman Trophy. I'm conflicted if I really want to, go the route of smaller school. You know what I mean? Because there's a part of me that just wants to go plug and play at Iowa and try to give freaking these other teams in the Big Ten a run for their money. Doesn't sound like I'm going to get a freaking reply. Let's see if he's going to answer. I'm calling Cam right now.
What's up?
What's up, dude? What's going on? You good?
Yeah. What's up?
What you up to?
Shit, trying to upload some shorts real quick.
Okay. Hey, you're live right now, by the way.
I'm live.
I'm live on the phone with you right now.
Oh, all right. What's good?
Out of those teams, like, what do you think? Because, like, I've narrowed it. I mean, I kind of want to see where you would say.
Hold up.
You got 9 options.
You already know where I want to go. I want to go to Rice.
You want me to go to Rice?
Bro, you can't go against food, man. Come on. It's the best school out there, bro. What are you talking about?
Bro, it's crazy that I'm a 5 because I went off of my star rating from the last game and we ended up becoming a 5-star. It's crazy that we live in a world where you can be a 5-star and not start right off the bat at Rice.
Play kicker or something. You start there. Shit, I know they kick her ass.
Iowa's got us an offer. We'd be the starter day one, walking on like getting a scholarship there. We'd be a starter day one at LA Tech. And Oklahoma's kind of interesting to me too, but we'd have to be second string.
Who wants to go to Oklahoma?
No, that's my point.
Nobody goes to Oklahoma.
I mean, could turn Iowa into actual freaking good offense.
Yes. Unless you're what's the quarterback back in the day? Banks. Like unless you're Banks, you ain't gonna help their offense.
You don't think so?
Man, Iowa just Iowa, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, dude, they are good every 4 or 5 years. But, like, their best recruiting class becomes seniors. That's the best time to invest in Iowa.
Think so?
I know so. Like, every time they get good, they get to the Big Ten championship or some shit, and it's when they get their seniors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime before that, they bet. They just floating above water. But shout out to Kirk Ferentz, man. He got a great job secure. He's been here 20 years, and that's it.
I mean, what conference is that? That's the American. Oh man, we'd be on the freaking bench, bro. We wouldn't even be second string though.
At what?
At Rice.
I don't know why.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a freaking damn near at 80 overall, but they got third string.
Hey man, do the Oklahoma drill. You'll win the job.
Let's see.
Back in the day, that's what it was on
that's great.
NCAA 06.
Yeah, I missed that, to be honest with you.
Do that Oklahoma drill, I'll be like, what up?
Let's see.
Man, damn job. I'm leaving.
Indiana's got us the second string if we sign with them.
Yeah.
You said ew?
Why would you go there? That's disgusting. I mean, all right. You don't hear me out. Indiana's okay.
Okay, let's see. Washington, we would be second string.
Washington ass.
Alabama, we would be third string.
No, you're not going there.
He said, I'm not going there.
You ain't going there, player.
Why?
That's over with. You're going to be transferring like Julian saying, bro.
Oh, man. They'd have us on the freaking bench at North Carolina, too.
Shoot. Yeah, you'd probably be on the bench with Bill Belichick. Ain't no sense of playing.
They got Mississippi State, but they'd have us like at freaking second string of Mississippi State. But they're running a freaking veer and shoot, bro. That's a horrible offense to run.
What, you talking about that run and shoot or like
veer?
option?
Yeah, I think the veer and shoot's like kind of like an option style.
Oh yeah, what position are you playing?
Quarterback.
You can do that.
Oh, you think Mississippi State's the move?
I mean, you probably be starting at Mississippi State.
Be second string.
Hey man, do it like we used to.
What's that?
Wait your turn.
So out of all those, you think Mississippi State's the best option?
Man, no, go where you can start, please.
Well, the only two places we have a start right off the bat is LA Tech and Iowa.
I go to Ruston, Louisiana. It is, dog. That's where it is. Ain't no ladies out there, but you trying to go to the league.
So you think LA Tech's the move?
Yeah, LA Tech's the thing, bro.
I mean, worst come to worst, we could play out a year or two, and if we don't make the playoff, then we could transfer out.
Yeah, if you don't work there, then go to Nichols.
Ooh, I wish we could do FCS. We need that. I would definitely mess with that.
Yeah, go to Nichols.
Well, you guys heard it first. We're gonna commit to Louisiana Tech. 5-star goes to Ruston. That's wild.
Hey man, he got paid under the table. Like how they used to do before people, people start telling all the time.
Oops.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be like SMU, bro. It's like, okay, you got caught. I'll do it again. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna do it like even more sophisticated.
Oops.
So I take it back. Don't be like what team is that, bro? Oh man, don't be like Tennessee and Jeremy Pruitt with the McDonald's bag.
Oof.
that was so stupid, bro. I was like, are you serious? Like all the ways to cheat, and you can't cheat like that. You can't cheat better than that.
Apparently not.
Nah, that was horrible. And then what's fucked up is like, all right, so Jeremy Pruitt is like ostracized. Like he can't even get a defensive coordinator job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Philip Farmer gets to walk away from that shit unscathed. That's fucked up. He's like, hey man, you got us the championship in '98, so right, we just gonna chill out. You just go ahead and resign, and we act like this shit never happened.
Oops.
That's Philip Farmer for you. That's why I can't stand him. Like how the hell you in charge of the whole athletic department, and you get to walk away scot free? Like he's like, oh man, we was doing this back in the '90s. It should work now.
He said it should work now.
It should work now. We was cheating like this in the '90s. Ain't shit changed. Nah, bro. This is social media. People will show that shit. Hey, I got like 10,000 in McDonald's thing.
Like, what's up?
Like, what's up, man? Like, come on, man. You can't hide money now. Some people can't hide.
No, this is true.
It's like, oh man, you giving it to a kid that ain't got nothing, man. You're gonna be like, shit, I'm about to give me a car or something. Yeah, cars, jewelry, go to this 5-star restaurant. Like, hey man, you don't really belong here.
Got that first drip.
Yeah, like, wait a minute, you don't really belong here on this side of town. What you doing over here? And that's how the news spread, man. Yeah, it'd be like, all right, well, 5-star recruit such and such was at this restaurant. I wonder how you got there. But what's crazy is like, all right, you're gonna cheat like that, right? If you're Tennessee and shit. But you gonna keep a paper trail? Like a school that big with that much money, like how can you not like hide the paper trail,
I don't know.
I don't know either, bro. That's what's crazy to me. I'm like, dog, y'all been illegal recruiting for centuries. Like y'all should have the blueprint down, Especially now since the NCAA ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like, NCAA ain't doing nothing. That's why I'm glad President Trump did something right. Making Nick Saban the candidate for the college football president shit. I'm like, this shit needs some help.
Oops.
The NCAA just said, hey man, all right, we finna pay these motherfuckers. And we're gonna pay 10%. Okay, y'all can pay these motherfuckers. We don't care how you do it. We don't care how it goes. No paperwork, no nothing. we just done with it.
Oops.
Like how can you just let that shit go like that? If you asking for some bullshit,
Yeah, I'd say so.
man, that's crazy, man. Real, but that's how the game is now.
Yeah, this is true.
But once they fix that, that'd be cool. Like you can't just let this stuff be a wild wild west. I'm just like, hey, I'm about to pay you thousands of dollars, and you ain't played a down of college football. Like I just can't do it, man.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
I can't do it. Yeah. I'll leave you outside in the rain.
Damn.
I'll do it. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? It probably won't even hit you because you part of that Cruella de Vil family, and y'all just lightning and thunder don't even touch y'all. You just evil. And I'm on live right now too, so people heard you on your evil shit.
He said, and you on live right now.
Why you out here? Why you out here, man? You messing up my coolness. I'm not cool anymore. You gonna let Honeydew out? I mean, you're already in trouble.
Mm-mm.
Huh? Yeah, I figured that. Huh? I'll do that later.
Oh, Lord.
See. I'm like, oh, what are they doing? Yeah, Brandon's taking his college.
Oh, no, I already committed.
He already committed, but he about to leave anyway. He going back to school on the game. Going back to school, man. I told him to go to Rice. You don't know what that is?
She said, I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, it's a college. No, it's not a food. I mean, it is, but it's a college too. All right. Okay. See, that's why you don't talk to wives.
Not about stuff like that, though.
Yeah. Oh. Like, oh, you going to Rice? Can you pick me up some too? Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can.
From Panda. Hey, we have sponsorship from Panda Express now. We gotta do that. We gotta see if they do merchandise licensing and all that. We gotta find that. We need Panda thing.
I thought you mess with Panda heavy like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, in St. Louis, which got the best Chinese food ever, bro. So, like, I gotta stick with what I got.
That orange chicken, huh?
Yep, that triple, what is that? That triple orange with the rice.
Be slapping?
I'll be slapping. I'll be eating this all the time. I'm just trying to go to the shorts because I want to at least get like 6 and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing mine here shortly. This wasn't supposed to be a long stream or nothing. It was just pretty much to pick the college and maybe play the first game, and that'd be it. because I did a whole freaking high school career earlier. So I didn't even play the playoffs. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, I got some money to throw the playoff game. I'm just ready to go to college.
Oh man.
I'm like Cliff. Remember Cliff?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember Cliff Johnson from high school.
Yeah, I think so.
That shit was funny as fuck, man. And we got to the playoff game. I don't know who was playing. I don't know if it was New Iberia or Lafayette or some shit. And that was like our first playoff game, right? Cliff was like the long snapper or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And over the season, he was cool. Like, he ain't make no errors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, in the playoff game, he just snapped the ball over the front of the head and all kinds of shit. He was fucking up. rumor has he got beat up in the locker
room. Oof. Oof.
He lost the playoff game.
Got some toxicity right there.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, they did that, but D Book fumbled the ball twice on purpose in the end zone. They didn't do nothing to him in a playoff game.
Well, you know how that shit goes. They thought he was gonna be the best shit since sliced bread, bro.
No, it's the fact that he wasn't gonna play that last year, and Hill convinced him to play, and he got tired of playing, so he threw that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Where is he now?
He was hella good though.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not even gonna be good, but where is he now?
Chilling like me and you.
Exactly, bro. So that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I be hating high school coaches, man. Like, reward the motherfuckers that actually go to practice every day and be practicing. And because motherfuckers look good don't mean you're gonna be good in college. That's all it is, man. Like, yeah, motherfuckers that's really good, like man amongst boys, right, in high school, when they go to college, they probably done capped out all of their fucking maturity.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time you get to college, right, you about the same as this dude. You know? He ain't gonna get no better.
Oops.
So that's why I be hating high school coaches sometimes.
That's how it was though.
And don't get it twisted, man. Coach Hill has some good to him, man, but boy, he was favoritism out this ass, bro. Like that's one thing I was like, dude, fuck this shit.
Well, like, bro, like, and this has been a long time, but I used to have conversations after, like, oh, you just saying that because I'm like, dude, I'm like, you're obviously gonna defend it, bro. When you getting said favoritism and you getting all the playing time, like, you're not gonna freaking bat an eye to it. Like, there's a lot of good people who just needed the time and the freaking get put in the right spot, bro. Like, and people who worked their ass off and never got to see anything for it.
Yeah, man. There's no reason. But look, there's no reason why Mike Williams shouldn't have been playing D1 football somewhere.
Yeah, he wanted to play baseball.
Like, I don't give a damn if it's baseball, bro. Like, he should have been pushing him to play fucking football. At least pushing.
He had a full ride. He had a full ride to go play at Nichols. At quarterback.
That's Nichols, bro. That's Nichols.
But I mean, a full ride's a full ride. The freaking talent would have freaking showed.
That's Nichols, bro.
And if Kirby wouldn't have jacked his freaking knee up, I'm pretty sure he would have played good too.
I agree. Kirby was definitely good. Kirby was definitely good. I thought Kirby was definitely going D1 somewhere.
Tore his freaking ACL, and I ain't never heard nothing about it ever since.
Man, Kirby is a fucking doctor now or some shit. We ain't worried about that shit. Kirby good. Kirby is good. That motherfucker's a doctor or something. Doctor, lawyer or something, man. He a doctor. Fucking his brother's a doctor too. Like, come on, man.
That makes sense though. His brother was big, and Alex was big as Alex was big as hell.
Man, Alex didn't need no damn football, bro.
He was huge though. That dude was huge.
He a big ass doctor right now, bro. You gonna pay this insurance or what, my nigga? I ain't this. You ain't playing. You ain't playing. You ain't playing. You ain't playing with them patients, bro. You ain't playing, bro. What you gonna say to Alex, bro? He like 6'7". Like what you gonna say? I'm not paying you. What? They throw your ass across the fucking office, man.
You gonna take these meds.
You gonna take these meds, bro. I ain't doing it. Alright.
Bet.
I'm balcony.
What the hell is he talking about? Evan talking about Dr. Longfinger. Who's Dr. Longfinger?
Dr. Longfinger. Well, I ain't never heard that one.
What are we talking about, bro? I guess in regards to one of them, to my Longfinger. That's crazy. That's a big ass doctor though. Oh, he talking about Alex. He talking about Alex.
Yeah, that motherfucker's like, all right, time for your prostate exam.
Hey, bro, you reach out a little too far there, bro.
Man, put that shit up. Put that shit up. And for people who watching, right? All right, if y'all watching on Facebook or whatever, and y'all, think, oh man, you clowning people. No, the fuck we not. People, we know all of these people personally, so it's not like we clowning. So don't be getting in your feelings because we joking and shit. All right, don't be like. All right, I just want y'all to know that before y'all get in there and be like, hey man, why y'all doing like that on y'all show? Nah, bro.
Politically correct, huh?
Yeah, like we just joking. Don't be in here in the DMs and shit talking about, hey man, why you joking like that? I'm like, nah, bro, you was good.
But they used to wild out. Like I remember, I think it was like my sophomore year, bro. I don't think we won the playoffs yet. And freaking man, who was it? T.O. or Joey? Bro, they're sitting there freaking giving everybody mohawks in the locker room, bro. Just cutting everybody up, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
Boy, them white boys was crazy.
Dude, that was wild, bro. Like,
that shit was funny as hell, man.
Oh man, bro. And then like some of the hazing, bro, was wild, bro. They did some crazy shit to like freshmen. Oh man, who was it? You remember Tree?
Yeah, I remember.
They put a used rubber on his freaking padlock for his locker.
Goddamn. We don't know what was in there before.
Oh man, bro, I missed that. That used to be so funny, bro.
That shit was cool, man. I ain't gonna hold to you, man. Like I said, when I left, man, it was cool, but I just wanted to play a little bit more, And when I left and went to high school, I went to
Mm-hmm.
You can't be on the football team, right, and be stealing from your teammates. All right, because now how are we gonna trust each other on the football field?
Yeah, that's true.
How you gonna trust each other and you stealing shit? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? It's time to go. And then here's the thing, right? We
Mm-hmm.
go, we go and play like these some high schools up there.
You played high
And
schools.
no. I'm not talking about semi. I'm talking about when I left terrible, right?
Okay.
Now went and then I get into semi pro. But we went up there and it was cool. I was able to start and shit. It was alright, right? And I busted my knee up and I was just kind of whatever after that, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, the problem was they were stealing from each other, the teammates, right? No continuity and everything. And then motherfuckers was like the last game of the year, right? I had my surgery. I actually kind of wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
I had missed the opportunity to play against Zeke Elliott, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were playing John Burrow. So I wanted to play against Zeke, but come to find out Zeke didn't even play that game. I don't think because he had a wrist injury. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So motherfuckers about to fight in the last game of the year. I was like, dude, we lost all the games at the end. Why the fuck is we fight? That's stupid. And then some shit happened at the school, and motherfuckers got maced and shit. Right?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, oh my god, dog, that shit was stupid, dog. My brother got maced and shit. Boy, my mama grabbed me so fast, like, no, nah, dog. She was like, nah, bro, you still 17. I own you. She grabbed me so fast and said, hey, you going back to ceremony. I was like, shit, all right.
I bet.
No bet, bro. And I was like, shit, man. But then, honestly, graduating shit. Then motherfuckers go to play semi-pro.
Mm-hmm.
Semi-pro was cool as fuck, though. It's like, hey, man, one of the homies that I played in St. Louis with was like, hey, man, you play on this. Now, he ended up playing for a different team. But he's like, hey, man, you go play on this team, right? He's like, cool, right? There's a bunch of roughneck dudes from around the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 30-year-old men out there, living out their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, shit, that's me too. I'm doing the same shit. I'm like, I'm doing my thing, acting like I'm a professional, but I'm a semi-professional. Boy, I had this whole workout thing and shit, man. I was working out, man, lifting hella weights, man. I was running and everything, bro. I was like, cool, we finna have some fun, man. Like, and then we started like winter, right? We won like 5 games in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to like Kentucky, man, and somebody who wasn't on the team, right? It's like mismatch. He would show up to the game, not show up to the game, whatever. He made a bet on the sideline, right?
On the sideline.
Made a bet on the sideline. Right? Now keep that in mind, right? So we end up playing the game, and we only score like maybe a touchdown or something like that. But we all the way in Kentucky. Keep that in mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And motherfucker made a bet and we lost. Why motherfuckers almost have a shootout at the motherfucking game?
Mm-mm.
Motherfuckers was shooting out and we all in Kentucky from motherfucking St. Louis. So I was like, hey, bro, we gotta get up out of here. Boy, motherfuckers started shooting now. We hopped up in that motherfucking car and we're out of it. And I was like, all right, let's go.
Oops.
I was like, God damn, man. I was like, just pay the man. You lost. You lost. What the fuck you gonna start shooting for?
Being stupid.
Man, stupid. And that's pretty much what happened, G. But like I said, we started winning. And what fucked me up is, it's like the dudes that wasn't there at practice, right? Yeah, we all, like I said, one thing if we all got the same vision, right? We just out here playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You got a job, but when you commit to something, in terms of like playing a sport or whatever, it don't matter, right? You gotta go to practice and sit and do what's right or wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get life and shit happens and stuff like that. But what happens is motherfuckers will come to the game and not come to practice and then want to start and shit. I'm like, hey, hold up, you know? And, I was kind of cool with some of the coaches because my sperm donor went to college went to high school with a couple of coaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, hey, man, I know your dad. I was like, shit, what did I do? Right? What did I do?
That's horrible.
Okay, all right. Hey, I'll say it. At the time, we ain't had the best relationship. It's better than it was back then.
That shit was crazy.
No, I'll say it. But at the time, it was like, but I was like, yo, why motherfuckers get to just not show up in practice but get to start the game?
That happened in high school too.
And you get this, cookie cutter answer like, I been playing last year, the system and shit like that. I'm like, man, fuck all that. We in practice, it's about 7 motherfuckers at practice.
What?
Like 7 motherfuckers at practice sometimes, man. I'm like, yo, they gotta cancel practice because ain't nobody there.
Well, that ain't no good.
Mm. But that's what happened, man. I wanted to play the next year because offensive coordinator got a head coaching job, so I was gonna follow him where he went. But at that time, I was too far gone, smoking weed, and all kind of shit. So I was like, fuck it. I said, do what I do now. I done lived out my dream. I'm good.
That's wild.
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool. It's cool, especially when I got to play against the homie I went to high school with. His team was hella good. Missouri Cyclones. They was hella good.
Really?
I was like, damn. But when I was like, man, let me see, because I actually left the other team and then tried to try out for Cyclones and shit. But as I mentioned, I was like too far gone and tried to turn to smoking weed and shit. So I was like, all right, whatever. But the time I was trying out with them, bro, the organization was completely different.
Really?
Man, night and day. You go from the Cowboys, you go from the Browns to the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Allegiance of style, organization speaking only, right? The Browns is horrible. Absolutely shit.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys got gourmet meals and all kind of shit. Players be on private jets. I mean, all of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the team was kind of ragtag bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. But the Cyclones was a good ass organization, man. I ain't gonna hold it. I mean, they had matching jerseys, bro. Like that's the start. Matching jerseys, helmet logos, all kinds of shit. Like that shit was cool. So it was cool, man. It just let me know there are more ways to like. If you still trying to go to the NFL, right? And life got in the way. Let's say you had a kid, or you got in trouble, didn't have the grades or whatever. It let me know that there's still a chance for people out there,
Mm-hmm. That's true.
There's still a chance. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, man. Shout out to them dudes that still play semi-pro every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether they still want to go to the NFL or not, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
So and then, like I said, when I started doing the Asian shit, it let me know a whole lot of stuff, man. Dude, they got football leagues in like Europe, that pay you pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? That I like stories like that, you know?
Yeah.
The Cameron Wakes of the world, you know? Going to Penn State, you know, getting a tryout, but then going to the Canadian Football League and turning into an all pro. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That shit kind of cool. So that's what I like, man. So we'll see though. But like I said, just so y'all know, you know, motherfuckers just they talking shit. But like I said, I'll tell you the truth, man. Tell you the truth, man. That shit was cool. It was cool. It was fun. It was worth it, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
I really felt like I ain't waste my time.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll do something, be like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this shit, man. I got kids. I'm not about to play with y'all. Like I always say, I didn't waste my time. And a lot of people on my friends list, I'm still cool with to this day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it was alright, man. I had fun. I just wish things were a little bit more organized, but hey, that's what happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. But that shit cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, you still in that motherfucking game though?
Yeah, but I'm probably about to call it quits anyway. It was mainly just to pick the school and do a couple practices. I still got to do some shorts and stuff.
Oh man, yeah. Cool, man.
Hmm.
I said cool, man. Like I said, I'm gonna keep on, you know, fixing up this house real quick, and I upload some more.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, do that, and then call it a day. I ain't doing shit tomorrow.
No, I'll be working tomorrow, unfortunately.
Nothing, nothing tomorrow, man.
Nope, you gotta get some rest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shoot. All right, bro. That's cool, man. On this live.
Oh, all good, brother.
Hey, get your ass out there, first break. Yeah. Stay out there, first break, boy. Dang it. Yeah, but y'all know the drill. Like and subscribe on the channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, we out here trying to grow this thing. So y'all subscribe, man, and keep on watching the show, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. I'm out of here.
All right, dude. Talk to you later. All right. All right. So I meant to do a lot more. It's approaching the hour mark. I don't want to get like really into a game until I'm gonna be really focused. I do go back to work tomorrow, but most likely I'm gonna try to hop back on tomorrow, if not one of these other nights, and we can start getting the season started, man. We're at Louisiana Tech. We're ready with a starting quarterback, and we're gonna see how things go, bro. I was trying to get number 10 because that's what number Phil Robinson wore. Apparently, I guess somebody else has it, so I ended up getting number 12, like Terry Bradshaw. 12 looks really dope. I never wear 12, so. But like Cam said, make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell notification so you'll never miss any of these videos. Also, make sure to check us out on the other platforms: TikTok, X, Twitch, Facebook. And if you like listening to us on the go, especially our weekly shows, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon as well, man. That conversation kind of took off, and we could talk all day about ball, man. But hope you guys enjoyed. No, it wasn't anything crazy, just picking the teams and doing a couple practices, but next episode and so on, we're going to be playing some games, have a lot better commentary and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time, and y'all have a great day.